listening to Miss Caitlin. The mic is on. The guitar is on. The boys in the band are here. It's Wednesday night. How's everybody doing out there? Richard, good to see you, sir. Very nice, very nice. We're going to play some tunes for y'all tonight. And for those of you watching during the next week as well. Got some good things happening this week. I'm going to space. That's kind of a cool thing. I found a new place for smoked meat in town. That's amazing. Some cool stuff happening with the new record. You know, there's all kinds of stuff going on. And if I was as good as like Kathy Lee and what's his name, Caitlin? It's not Regis anymore. It's Ryan and Kathy in the morning. Is that who it is? No, it's not Kathy Lee either. It's Kelly and Ryan. That's who it is. I remember Kathy and Regis. But yes, Kelly and Ryan. That's who my wife watches all the time now. And if I could be nearly as cheerful and upbeat as them, oh, people would be lining up to tune in on a Wednesday night.
That's going to happen for sure, right?
Let's start the night out with little Charlie Pride. Counter in there, Mr. Dag.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Whenever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, wonder how can a man get to be this way? I've always got a smiling face every time in any place, and every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home. People may try to guess the secret of my happiness. Some of them never learn, it's a simple thing. I'm smiling up. It's a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home. Oh, thank you, Mr. Grant. Coming out tonight and playing such groovy bass.
My pleasure, man.
Mr. Neil, for coming out and playing such spanky guitar. What do you got with you tonight? That's a different one. That's your, those are those Aerodynes, right?
Yeah.
That's a cool sounding guitar. I like that one. I think I like that better than the Telly, or the Strat you were playing last week.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we are, as I've told you all, in the middle of, in the middle of starting to try and get this record on the go. And I'm busy getting the compilation record on the go. Suddenly there's a lot happening, which is really nice. But you know, a lot happens and then things get quiet. But either way, it's really nice when these guys, Steve Dagg, he's got kids and still working, trying to work as much as he can. Not at all, really. I mean, you got your studio stuff and your editing stuff at home, right?
Right now, West Bend coming up.
Yeah, you got some West Bend stuff coming up. That's right, we're doing that West Bend show in May. You're probably going to have to edit that, aren't you?
Yep, definitely.
Ooh, so in May we'll be at West Bend doing a show, and if you want to see a concert of the four of us in a beautiful setting, playing some really nice recorded songs with most of the video footage featuring the drummer, that will be in May.
It's all me.
And yeah, we managed to film. We got Steve in for half of the set or 3/4 of the set. And there was a couple location stuff things that we did that we had to do as trios and solos just because we wanted to make it different, and also because Steve was videotaping and doing all that stuff. Steve plays a lot of double duties.
as it were.
Cameraman. I guess they don't call it videotaping
Producer?
anymore, do they?
Video
No
producer.
taping.
No taping, no.
No taping involved.
Anyways,
What are we playing?
we're going to do This Town of Mine. Play this song for Deb and a few other people that have been requesting it, but Deb in particular. Start with a little Red Prairie Dawn. Hope everybody out there is doing well tonight. We're going to keep you occupied for the next half hour or so. Pardon our endless rambling, but it is Wednesday night and we're here at the studio just hanging out and playing some tunes. So make a drink, roll up a draw, pull up a chair, grab your knitting, whatever you're doing. This is Red Prairie Dawn.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This town of mine, this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. I came here from the city trying to find some peace of mind, to get myself on track and buy myself some time. This town is growing on me. Here's a song for all to hear. All I think about is being here. The words are so unclear in this town of mine. This town of mine, I find myself so easily inclined here in this town of mine. At times this town seems distant. At times this town, it seems so strange. All my places remind me of places that I've been. So deep the roots are growing through my kids into my friends. All I think about is being here. It takes away the pain in this town of mine. In this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. At times this town's mistress, she gives me all I need and more. Someday I'll say goodbye to her and walk right out the door. In this town of mine, in this town of mine, I find myself so easily inclined here in this town of mine. There you go, a little This Town of Mine for Deb Parson tonight. And all the people at the pub. The pub is back open, as is Sideways and the bowling alley and everywhere else in town. And when I say open, I mean you can go there and have beers and drinks. The pub's got their whiskey specials going on Wednesdays, which is nice, so drop in there if you're around. Sideways has got all their usual fun happening, and of course you can bowl at the bowling alley. A couple new places in town, too. This place called Friesen's Smokehouse. Last Saturday we had a jam, and afterwards I ordered, I don't know, way too many, but not even enough wings. And yeah, their smoked wings are friggin' unbelievable. Really, really, really nice stuff. That's Friesen's Smokehouse. And I don't know what they got planned there, but that's another cool place to eat, if not drink and do other things. I'm thinking maybe a little bit of Sonny's Dream, boys, just because I've been talking to some people from Newfoundland this week, and I'm thinking about it. We do that in B flat? We do that in B flat, eh? Okay. We haven't played this in a while. Who was I talking back home? A bunch of people. I did have a chat with Clark. I don't know if you're watching. Hope you made it over to wherever you were going. I think he was flying, back to Saudi anyways for work. It's a long go. Sonny lives on a farm in a wide open space. You can kick off your shoes, you can give up the race. You can lay down your head by a sweet riverbed, and Sonny always remembers what it was his mama said. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and these nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny carries a load, though he's barely a man. There ain't all that to do, but he does what he can. He watches the seas from a room by the stairs, and the waves keep on rolling. They've done that home, and these nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. It's been a while. It's nice to play some Ron stuff, you know. I've been thinking about him a lot, thinking about Boomer and everybody back home. So, I got the album cover from Tim Lee today, and oh my goodness, what a thrill! Tim Lee has got the he's done the art for the album. Well, you've seen the art, but now it's framed in the square, and he did the text for it, and it looks so damn complete. It's just like, oh. So the tracks have been mixed. They're off to mastering as of yesterday or today, and now it's just a little bit of a waiting game to pay people for the work, and then to get the production stuff done. The vinyl. I'm not going to do CDs, just because nobody seems to need them anymore. It will be all digital, but I decided I'm going to do a short run of vinyl too, so I'm excited about that. But that's an exciting thing. So this week what I did, Mad World will be the first song you'll hear off of this record, and it sounds incredible, and there'll be more about which musicians are on it and stuff later. But there's a Newfoundland friend of mine. I knew him from the punk rock music scene back home, and he's since, well, I don't know, maybe he did back then, but it seems like his recent photographs of St. John's are really touching on a nerve that bring me back home when I see them. So for Mad World, what I did was I did a video using Marcel's graphics, and he was totally cool with it, of course. I wouldn't do it without having asked him, but he was very cool and very supportive, so you'll be seeing that coming up soon. I'm really happy with that. And maybe I'm sure in the next couple days I won't be able to hold the album cover back. There's just no way. It's just like I got it. I want to let people see it. It's so cool looking. But anyways, we'll get to that. Is Clark in Saudi, Caitlin? Has he chirped in there at all? Haven't seen. Anyways, what are we doing next? What was on the next list here? Let's do Tournament of Hearts. I kind of feel like I'm in the mood for Tournament of Hearts. How do you guys feel about that?
Great.
The Tournament of Hearts ends this weekend, right? Is the Tournament of Hearts actually ending this weekend?
It ended last Sunday.
weekend.
Oh, it ended last Sunday.
Rachel Homan made it as far as the finals, but got beat by Carrie Einerson.
I didn't.
You know so much about this. I'm fascinated.
I know. I didn't know.
Team Canada beat Team Ontario in the finals, basically.
Well, they must be a bigger team.
Well, they're pretty petite, but
Oh.
that Shannon Burchard, she's got something going on, I tell you.
Oh, well, there you go. Mr. Grant's crush of the day.
So do you watch men's curling?
I missed all of it. I missed all the curling this year. Allison was on a big curling kick for a couple of years, so I was watching it. And I think Olympic curling is the one that she really gets into. Anyways,
The men's is coming up this week. The Briar, it's called. The men's
and there'll be
version of the tournament.
somebody from Newfoundland with the last name Snow involved, or
Gushu.
Gushu.
probably,
Okay, yeah. Nice. This is a Weaker Than's tune. And yeah, I've been playing this one since the shutdown, and we recently learned it as a band. And I'll play it for you now. Hold on. That's the problem with capoing way up high like that. Anybody got anything unusual, drink-wise, that's going on tonight? We're all on the same regular stuff here, aren't we? What are you drinking, Caitlin? Caitlin and her friend are going to start a Whiskey Wednesday drink of the week.
All right.
What happened to that, Caitlin? You're both working again. Right. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I shouldn't have started this even. This is ridiculous. I should go this far out. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, Steve, count us in, buddy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Now the lounge is full of farmers for the 7:30 draw. Teammates all left before they had to buy a round. When they pull the 50-50 and I lose again, I'll go. Maybe have one more brown for the snowy road. And my name is on ship banners growing yellow on the wall. Add my name when it gets closer to last call. So Elvira brings my bottle, pull it up and let it bend. Figures up 2 rings from battle in an extra end. And I'm peeling off my label as they peel the corner guard and dance down the sheet to the tune of Hurry, Hurry Hard. And my popcorn squeaks a question, wonders why I'm not at home. Will you wait beside a silent telephone? Doodle circles within circles all alone. Had to stop myself from climbing on a table full of empties to yell, why can't I draw right up to what I wanna say? Why can't I ever stop where I wanna stay? Slide right through our days. I'm always throwing hack weight. Never, 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 never. Right off. No, 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 never, 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 ever. Right off. No, never, ever, never, never. Right off. No, never, 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 never. Right off. No, never. Now the senior Bonspiel winners, circa 1963, are all staring, glaring disapprovingly from the frame, that old photograph of me. And I know you're out there waiting for an answer I can't give, so tell me why can't I draw right up to what I wanna say? Why can't I ever stop where I wanna stay? Roll right through our years, drift right through our months, slide right through our days. I'm always throwing hack weight. Never, 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 never. Right off. No, never, 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 never. Right off. No, never, 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 never. Right off. No, never, 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 never. Oh, there you go. Little Weaker's Thens for you. It's good. I feel like we're circling in on an arrangement of this tune that works and sounds cool. Because I love the song, and I think we're getting close on that one, which is nice.
Could have been the best we've played.
That could be, yeah. I'm I'm still not at the judgment phase. It's Wednesday night. These are kind of like Wednesday night jam rehearsal type things, and we're just letting the world in to see it. And you know, all 30 of the world are watching.
That's been the beauty of this gig. Really. That's how I learned all the songs.
I know. We've been learning these songs for. I did a list today, and it was there's 83 songs that I play regularly,
and I think 2 of them.
I think Mr. Grand knows about 75 of them. Steve knows about 40, and all 4 of us know currently 21. So it's a big chunk of history to bring back in, you know, while writing new material. But I'm having a great time doing it, and thanks to you guys for coming and hanging out and, you know, being, what are you saving for the encore? I'm not sure yet. Shatter, yes. Thanks, Rod. I appreciate that. We never know how it's going to sound when I spend time working on something acoustically and then move it into the band realm, so that's a nice thing. I'm thinking maybe a little George Jones, boys. How do you feel about some George Jones?
Feel great.
Good.
Is this Cherokee we do going into this one?
So.
Just listen to that. That works. I said that works.
Okay. All right. Cherokee into King is gone. Sit back and enjoy, folks.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Last night I broke the seal on a Jim Beam decanter that looked like Elvis. I soaked the label off a Flintstone jelly bean jar. Of the place on that one little table that you left me. Pulled me up a big old piece of floor. I pulled the head off Elvis. I filled Fred up to his pelvis. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Round about 10 we all got to talking. About bedrock, Graceland and such. Conversation finally turned to women. They say they didn't get around that much. Danielle said, find them young, and Fred said, well, old-fashioned girls are fun. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Round about 10, it finally hit me that you wouldn't be coming back no more. 'Cause this time I know you wouldn't forgive me like all them other times before. Then I broke Elvis's nose, pouring the last drops from his toes. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. There you go, Little King is Gone for y'all from George Jones. Oh, that's a fun one to play. I always like that. We're still experimenting with tempos. And this is one that we keep having an issue with because there's one tempo that it fucking feels so good at. But sometimes it feels like it should be faster, and sometimes it feels like it'd be slower.
Were we anywhere near it tonight? Like,
There were
for
moments.
instance?
There were moments.
Moments we clicked pretty close.
I think we're pretty close.
Well, we're still experimenting, right? So, I mean, it's just, we played that song I don't know how many times. We haven't played it the same twice. Kind of enjoying that. Maybe that's the way music should be. I don't know. And a retune here for Mad World. I like this song. You got the windows open here tonight because it's really warm inside and it's gotten warm outside. But we've got the furnace going, of course. And the house is all out of whack because we've been doing renovations, so they've had the windows open, they've had the doors open. So the humidity in the house is all over the place. So the guitars are bitching and whining a bit about it tonight. There we go. She's playing. There we go. Yes. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, so Clark is here. I gotta figure something else out for the comments because, hey Barry, nice to see you. Tony, Derek, scroll up, Kate. Let me see who else is here. Barry, Derek, Lorna, very nice. Thank you about that. Yeah, I still have the slower versions. Well, okay. Well, we'll alternate for you, Lorna. We will do End of the World for you tonight. There, thank you very much. Okay, Betty's here. Nice to see you, Brad. Usually will be touring soon. Of course he will, Betty. I should have known my Aunt Betty would do that. Clark says still in Costa Rica? What happened, man? I thought you were like on your way to friggin' the other side of the world. Well, that's great. Mud on my boots next week for you, Lou. Landon. I thought that was Lou. Landon Thomas Champagne. Is that TJ? Possibly? I'll do Mud on the Boots next week for you, brother. Sorry, I haven't gone over it with the band. Okay, we're going to move back into it here. A little Tears for Fears for y'all. I'm almost ready. How you doing, Steve?
Good. Just getting the tempo in the old noggin.
We're reaching that point in the genesis, evolution, call it what you will, of a band as it learns the repertoire, writes new songs, records, does everything else that bands do. There comes a point in time where the new drummer gets passed over the responsibility of counting the songs in.
I'm a new drummer.
Well, you are the newest drummer of now, what is it, 3 years? Like every band that I've ever played with, there's always a newest drummer. But you are the newest drummer. Well, you're the newest in this, learning this repertoire of tunes. So we're at the point where I'm starting to put Steve on the spot by asking him to count songs in.
That's
But
cool. That is part of my.
as Sammy Cohen has taught me well, always listen to the drummer. It's just, that's truer words were never spoken, especially playing bass. But either way, take it away there, Stephen.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, riding early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere, and the tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression, hang my head, I wanna drown my soul, no tomorrow, tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very mad world. Mad world. For the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made me feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very mad world. Mad world. Large in your world, mad world. Oh my. Well, mad world. So the new album version is much more rocking than the version that we do. And I think we might grab some stuff from that and incorporate it. The All Together Now version is it's got one of the biggest and most powerful drummers that I've ever had the pleasure of working with on it, and it sounds like a drum track. It's fucking awesome. So I'm excited for you to hear it. How do you guys feel about maybe a little On Your Mind? Yeah, we just did a slow one. Let's move it up a little bit. Oh, we got some cool songs coming up. Oh, it's 9:45 already. Holy shit, where'd the time go? Where did the time go? Hello, Lucky Lizzie. Llewellyn, good to see you, sir. Yes, Charmaine, you could probably be sitting out in your backyard and hear us because the window's open. Good to see you, Charmaine and Kim next door. They're tuning in. That's the beauty of it. What did I say we were doing?
On your mind.
When you're drunk and you got no place to go, and you don't want to sleep to bring tomorrow, you can reach out and call. It won't hurt me at all to know that sometimes you find me on your mind. When you've had enough and you're feeling all alone, just you and the echoes in your home. Feel free to call. It won't hurt me at all to know that sometimes you find me on your mind. Help me out, boys. Many miles apart, trying to make a brand new start. It's not that easy, but I'm still doing fine. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. When you're lonely, feeling restless late at night, you find you just keep doing what ain't right. Feel free to think of me. It hits me in degrees to know that sometimes you find me on your mind. Trying to make a brand new start. It's not been easy, but I'm still doing fine. Thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. So this is the part of the song where I usually talk to the audience, but there is no audience to talk to.
Talk to us.
I know, but I talk to you guys all the time. It's never stopped me before. Well, that's true. Okay, we'll move right in. I told Steve I'd give him a cue for when we're going to go into this part, because he's going to do a new thing. He's looking at me confused. No, he's looking confident, folks. He's looking confident. So I've got to give him a cue. A cue. 1, 2, 3, and every now and then you come to mind, and it makes me search for something I can't find. And then it disappears. The pain in all those years, I know that sometimes you find me on your mind. Many miles apart, trying to make a brand new start. It's not been easy, but I'm still doing fine. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. Thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. Nicely done, boys. Oh, I do so much miss playing live, loud, crowd. It's such a... Don't get me wrong, I really dig this. I mean, I love jamming and I do this all the time anyways. This is what I do, but I love going out and having, you know, a energetic response. Yeah. Colleen Power for back home just put out Tales from Downtown West. Came out March 1st. I think that's today, isn't it?
A couple days ago.
A couple days ago. It's on Bandcamp. Colleen Power. I think it's Colleen Power 8 on Bandcamp or something, but it's called Tales from Downtown West. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. It's really cool. I listened to a few tracks today. I'm going to give the rest of it a listen tonight. And Teddy Rose CD is out as well. He might be watching tonight. If so, put a link up, Teddy, for where people can get your stuff. Cool little first album for him. So it's first journey into doing that, and it's a cool record that he's made. So check that one out. That whiskey is delicious. That's the Wiser's tonight. Wiser's is good. Okay, I think we're going to do one more song, and then we're going to... Well, the night's not over, believe me. We've still got, at least a song left. We're going to do one more song, and then we're going to take a little... Throw Caitlin over to do that commercial thing again. Because I'm into commercials now. Now that I got a new computer, I can make commercial shit, so... I'm flooding the internet with commercials. I do 30-second, 45-second, minute and a half, full length. I know which platforms take which ones and which aspect ratios to use. It's fucking awesome. I've become a guru. Now everybody's just unfriending me because I just keep sending everybody shit. Let's do Fairly Well. No. We just did. Let's do Home. Let's do Home for the folks back home. tell you well back home, Lou. Lenny, nice to see you, sir, at the Everson House. Alberta Premium Whiskey. That stuff is beautiful. Nice to see you. Lenny is here there, Neil.
Oh, hi, Lynn.
Yeah.
How are you?
Do you want Okay. I have disconnected myself. I don't know where it's gone. Was that tuner handy, Caitlin? The one that was there? If you press the red button, it'll mute it, and then you can tune while I do the first verse. This goes out to Clark, who's not at home, and Llewellyn, who is at home. The city harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see it from a distance. You can even feel the wind. But you can't walk out on that dock and stand beside the sea-torn freighters. Since those stories of the lies that live within, you can't have it the way it was. Have to take it as it is. Those times have changed, those days are gone. Those days are past but not forgot. You can't stop the winds of change. Forever in your mind, self-same. Oh, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those days are gone. The memories cast in stone. And I know I'm not alone. And it chills me to the bone. In this place called home. You can't lose what you don't own. Deepest ties you'll ever know. Right here at home. Down Water Street, storefronts changed a few blocks north. Who'd ever blame? To fight against this hurt and change and wait and gain. How many words can twist and burn like spark to hay? No further down, no further down this hurting old time road we'll stray. Have to take it as it is. Those times will change, those days are gone. Those days are past but not forgotten. You can't stop the winds of change. Forever in your mind, self-same. Oh, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those days are gone. The memories cast in stone. And I know I'm not alone. And it chills me to the bone. In this place called home. You can't lose what you don't own. The deepest ties you'll ever know. Hurts so bad to let you go. I thought that I just came to say hello to this place called home. The city harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see it from a distance. You can even feel the wind. A little song called Home for you. So this Sunday I'm doing the Pastor Ken thing again. I'm going to be playing some country tunes. I don't know if any of the guys are going to be here yet. That hasn't been discussed yet, but after the show tonight that we're doing here, we're going to go to the kitchen as I always do, and we're going to have a feed of, what are we eating tonight? I can't remember. Oh, sausage and cheese and crackers, right? Yeah, we did the wings on the weekend last week. What was last week's? Last week was a good one too. No, last week was bagels from Village Pantry. They get the Montreal. Yeah, anybody in the Campbellford, Warkworth, Hastings area, if you like the Montreal bagels with, of course, smoked salmon and cream cheese, the Village Pantry in Warkworth is getting them in every Wednesday. They're great.
They're delicious.
They are amazing. I absolutely love them. And the Village Pantry is a cool place too. Caitlin got Alison a kettle for Christmas. What's the name? What's the name of the brand again? Smeg. Smeg. S-M-E-G.
They have good stuff.
Really cool looking retro thing. Solid. Yeah, they got nice stuff down there. Village Pantry. Anybody looking for it? Okay, so Sunday I'm doing Pastor Ken again, and anybody who wants to grab a guitar, or harmonica, fiddle, whatever you play, pull up your computer at 2 o'clock, and I will be there playing some songs with, I think Neil might be joining me on acoustic. Are you thinking you might do that?
Neil, Deacon Lucy.
Deacon Lucy. Okay, Deacon Lucy will be there. And I'm not sure about Father Ken, but we'll get into that later. Anyways, the charts will be there. It's more of a jam-along type thing, but it is a fun show to watch too. And if you're into the gospel element of it, hey, that's fine too. So whatever you get out of it, that's cool. So join us on Sunday. Do you got a little ad for that there? Okay. Mics are all still live, guys, so shh. Well, I wandered so aimless, my life filled with sin. I never let my dear Savior in. Then Jesus came like a stranger in the night. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Well, I saw the light. Take a little time for Jesus to get down on your knees and pray. Oh, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. I don't care for fine mansions on earth's sinking sands. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land, in the shade of the tree. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Am I back on?
Yep.
Just like that, I'm back on, eh? That's cool. So, Pastor Ken, yeah, we'll be there. I know what we're gonna do. Let's do I'll be with you guys in 1 second. I would say I'm sorry if I thought that it would change your mind, but I know this time I have said too much, been too unkind. I tried to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I tried to laugh about it, hiding the tears in your eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. I would break down at your feet and beg forgiveness, plead with you, but I know it's too late. Now there's nothing I can do. I misjudged your limits, I pushed you too far, I took you for granted. I thought that I needed you more. Now I might do much anything to get you back on my side, but but I just keep on laughing, hiding the tears in my eyes. 'Cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. Seems like every meal. That's the wrong chord, isn't it? No, that's the right note. Seems like every meal he's ever eaten has come at the cost of a song. Not to say he ain't been hungry for those times you sang along. And his house is made from many doors. The address changes day by day. Been rambling around this world, killing time along the way. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Another 10 behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. And for every girl he's ever known whose kindness helped him find his way through fumbling, tumbling, lonely nights, colors to the gray. Another lonesome sunrise just ahead. It's all shattered on the bed and it's scattered on the floor, and he's just won the door. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Another 10 behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. Breaking from this road, so much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you'll never change his ways. And when he dies out on that highway and you check to find him cold, just pull the old truck over, roll him off beside the road. For his life's been filled with many riches found upon this stage. When he gets his call to glory and he knows his dues are paid, it's a long way to heaven and $1 for a song. Another 10 behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. He won't break in from this road, so much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you won't break in from this road, so much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you'll never change his ways. Apologies. So something I've never explained to Caitlin because the electric thing is new. So you see there's like the nice little blue lights there? And then the blue lights when I talk turn green. And they have never gone red before, but I noticed during that tune they've gone red. When they go red, we're distorting everything. So the main, if you see those flashing red, bring down that little level there a little bit till it doesn't flash. We aren't usually that loud. Thank you so much, my lovely daughter. Caitlin's renovation is going well. She has now taken my office, and she broke down the wall between my office and her room, and now she has a massive room. So my office is now in the hallway, which I love. I love being in the hallway.
It was never your office.
By office, you mean you stored all kinds of crap in it. Then yes, that was your office.
Exactly. Where else am I going to keep, sort of 750 copies of every record I've ever made? I'm just kidding. It's more than that.
Boxes and boxes.
Every artist who posts on special media, only a few of these left. Just
Lying
lying.
through their teeth.
Limited quantities available. Not a chance. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I'm being silly.
Except in your case.
I'm going to sing this song out too. We're going to play FMNL. How do we feel about that one? Are we all in tune? I haven't checked my tuning in a bit here. And we're going to play FMNL, which is a song that'll be on the new record. It's kind of a jig. I don't know what it is. Learning a lot of Lowe's fiddle and trad tunes. Every now and again something comes out that seems like your own. So I had that happen, which was nice. And then I named it FMNL after a situation that happened, which I won't discuss because it doesn't warrant discussion. But anybody out there who is of the gummy persuasion, please check out my favorite company, which I can't get a hold of here in this area, the Left Coast Gummies. Remember those little sort of diamond ones? You remember those, right? Left Coast. Everybody around here had them for a long time, too. And now we can't get them, so everybody's on the other one, the newer one that's been replaced with around here. But I have recently seen Left Coast are on Instagram, and they said they're still in business, and they said that we should be able to get the stuff back here again. So Left Coast Gummies, after a little FMNL, we'll dedicate the next song to them. Once again, count it in, Steve.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
People on the left coast, including Mr. Grant's lovely daughter, Emily. How y'all doing? I like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, and I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have the perfect job I dreamed of, and at times I can take it for a while. Then sometimes it takes small things for granted, and other times all I can do is smile. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have a moment of pain-free living, and at times I can take it for a while. Then sometimes it takes away the part of me that's real. Then other times all I can do is smile. I like to get high, I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. To be honest, it's an uphill battle with depression and the drugs the doctor gives me ain't so tight. Sometimes I feel like my skin is crawling. Other times bad TV can be alright. I like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. Oh, wasn't that fun? Little I like to get stoned, or also known as Pain-Free Living, which is I think is what's going to be the title of the album. Marcel Lavandier, he's the guy whose photos I'm using for that video. Man, it looks so cool. I can't wait for you all to see it. Well, it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. What else did I have written here? Oh yeah, Noah's doing the mastering. That's exciting. For those of you who don't know, Noah Mintz at Lacquer Channel does great work. They all do great work there. It's an amazing place if you're ever looking to get some stuff done. Oh, I said earlier I was going to the moon, and I meant that. Okay, we'll do two more songs for you. We'll do a Ron tune. We'll do Man of a Thousand Songs. So we'll get tuned up to that, and then after that we'll end with One Too Many Mornings, the usual. But yeah, I'm going to the moon, and what's happening there is, you know that painting. I can't remember which one it is. There's these two paintings of me that was done by Clarissa Coxus. She's an artist here in Campbellford, a painter, a lovely painter. And her daughter, Shivat Legion, who's a novelist, did a redo of their Clarissa's Dreams book, which is a coffee book of work she's done. And in the redo, they commissioned some other people to paint, and I was one of those, which was really cool. So Clarissa did the painting, and she did two, and she chose one. And on the other side, I'm probably getting people saying, "Can't hear you." Sorry, I'm bad with the mic when I'm tuning. On the other side of it was the words for a song called "The Devil," which I wrote. Anyways, as a artistic endeavor, Clarissa's Dreams redo is going to the moon on a shuttle of some sort to be placed up there in a time capsule. So, I mean, I think that's really groovy, I guess. I think, I mean, there'll be a picture of me and my words on the moon. That kind of seems weird.
It's loony, man.
But more importantly, it'll be all of Clarissa's work up there, which is really, really quite something.
Lunacy?
Lunacy? Little lunar, little left of center. Anyways, the Waterboys, Hole of the Moon. That whole album for them, what album was that? That Hole of the Moon was on. Waterboys, Mr. Ant, come on.
It's called the Waterboys.
You might be right, and I think you're wrong. Had a title, something about fishermen.
Fisherman's Blues.
Fisherman's Blues, was that the one?
Maybe.
Had Hole in the Moon and a few others on it. Oh, cool. We got a few songs left. If you feel like hanging out, please do. I just realized we got a few other things. Felix just looked at me, Robin says, asked, what are you listening to? Yeah. Sorry, Robin. Okay. This is a Ron tune. He's got a crimson red tattoo, keeps it hidden just above his t-shirt sleeve. It's a broken heart and the inscription reads, no love songs if he plays. But he don't really mean that, it's his only cheeky tongue. He stands up and sings for them every night. He's the man with 1,000 songs. He knows the streets like he knows his last name. He knows the cities from the right side out. He knows that time is cruel and that a man's a fool who hides the truth behind his mouth. He knows the Duke of Earl, he knows my girl, and the house of the rising sun, and the open lion on his marquee sign. It's the man of 1,000 songs. He knows an old hotel where the desk clerk will sell you your soul back reasonably cheap, or the sky you can call when you're crawling the wall and the whole town's asleep. He don't promise what he don't deliver. He keeps it all in the easy keys. He don't dream beyond his expectations, but he's got the stance down to a T. He's got a friend in the backstage alley, got just the thing to make the night move along. He's taking on requests like you might have guessed. He's the man with 1,000 songs. He knows an old hotel where the desk clerk will sell you your soul back reasonably cheap. The sky you can call when you're crawling the wall and the whole town's asleep. He don't promise what he don't deliver. He keeps it all in the easy keys. He don't dream beyond his expectations, but he's got the stance down to a T. He's got a friend in the backstage alley, got just the thing to make the night move along. He's taking on requests like you might have guessed. He's the man with 1,000 songs. Oh, whoa, he's the man with 1,000 songs. That's a fun one. And I love the Ron material. I really do. But I am getting ready to do one of my own records. And by I mean we, because it's not really a solo record. Sorry, talking away from the microphone again. It's not really a solo record. This is more of a band record. It will be a Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats record. And I'm really digging what we are doing. This is one that I'm quite happy with. And we're going to play this one for you. This one is strange. It's got a neat groove. It's topical, sort of, depending on how you view the lyrics. Of course, in my head it seems topical, but it's because it's a new song that I've just written. But it's also, it's got a neat groove. Different than anything we've done before. And I have a feeling it's going to record really well.
Is it topical like an ointment?
What's that?
Topical like an ointment?
It's very topical like an ointment, yeah. It's sort of, once you hear it, it kind of sinks into your skin. And you kind of learn it through osmosis of sorts.
Very good answer.
I know. I like how I spun that one. That was very
I
nice.
thought I was making a funny joke.
That was very nice. Hello, Diane McKee. How you doing? Hope the winter's not being too bad out there on you. This is The Sea. That's the Waterboys album. This is The Sea. Thank you. Betty George doesn't like gummy bears, rather have purity kisses. Betty, I am with you 100%. I am with you. Okay, what did I say we were doing? I know what we were doing. Okay, we're going to pass the duty off to Steve. This is a really important tempo one, Steve. I'm not putting too much pressure on you, but this one is quite a little... So Steve is going to count us in once again.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want to hear about your new sensation. I don't want to reconnect my old relations. I don't want to hear your frustrations all of the time. It doesn't take a genius to see that she's a girl. It doesn't take a genius to rule the fucking world. It doesn't take a genius to ignore the facts all of the time. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? You'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. Post-truths, dangerous rumors and lies, far from the truth and nobody's surprised. We're all too busy watching Peaky Blinders all of the time. It doesn't hurt sometimes to look outside your door. Sometimes it's okay to clean your floors. Sometimes you just wash your hands all of the time. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? You'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That's a new song called End of the World, and I'm really digging the sounds that we're getting and the way things are coming along, and man, I'm so happy to be putting out a couple records, the one that's already in the works and the one that we're just starting. It's you know, a lifetime in music the way I've done and have everything shut down has been really weird. And I'm not just talking about COVID. You all know what's going on in my life. It's been a weird couple years, but you have all kept me alive, coming to Watchmen shows and solo shows and being a part of my life online and supporting me in many different ways. I can never thank you all enough. I've said from the first time that I made $1 playing music that if it was going to be something that would pay my way through this life, I would be unable to do it without people who enjoyed the music enough that they were willing to give a little piece of themselves back through time and support. We'll see y'all on Sunday, hopefully. Down the street the dogs are barking and the day is getting dark. As the night comes a falling, the dogs lose their bark, and the silent night will shatter from the sounds inside my mind. Just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. From the crossroads of my doorstep, my eyes start to fade as I cast my head back to the room where my love and I played, and I gaze back to the streets, the sidewalk and the signs. I'm just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. Let's hear it, Mr. Grant. Thank you, Mr. Grant. Thank you, Mr. Dag. Thank you, Mr. Lucy. Thank you, Mrs. Tizzard. Thank all of you. We're gonna go have some cheese and crackers, some salami, maybe some whiskey. I'm gonna do it from this distance for the most part. Stay well out there, folks. It's been a long go, just over a year for most. Oh, hold in there. It's a restless, hungry feeling that don't mean no one no good. When everything I'm saying, you can say it just as good. And you are right from your side, and I'm right from mine. I'm just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. I'm not sure where you all are, but thanks for being here. Thanks for coming out. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you all next week or Sunday if you tune in. And there's a tip jar if you want to hit it on the way out. If not, that's cool. It's not expected. It helps. And what else do I want to say? Oh yeah, people are still crazy, man. And by people, I mean me and you, and like most everybody is like not really thinking straight. So when you're out and interacting with people, more than ever, just keep that in mind. We're all having a hard time.